3D space. You can generalize those abilities to a robot on 2 legs. Humanoid robots already exist, Boston Dynamics proved that. Actuators. Solved. Sensors. Solved. Mechanical balance. Solved. The 2 things missing were 1. Real-world intelligence. The ability for a robot to understand the world like humans do, not through programmed steps, but through perception and reasoning. 2. Scalable manufacturing. Mass-producing a robot millions of people can afford. And as Elon puts it, those are 2 things Tesla is very good at. He adds something huge. People have no idea, this is going to be bigger than the car. Chris paints the picture. A robot that understands the 3D layout of your entire home. Knows where every item belongs. Understands each family member. And can perform tasks naturally. Elon nods. Tidying up. Cooking. Mowing the lawn. Helping elderly family members. Playing catch with kids. Eventually, yes, even companionship. Chris jokes about whether robots will one day become romantic partners or catgirls. Elon sighs. It's probably inevitable. I did promise the internet I'd make catgirls. Elon stresses this point seriously. A humanoid robot must have a local ROM chip. Hardwired safety instructions. Commands like stop 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 that cannot be overridden. No remote updates to safety logic. Built-in limits to ensure human safety. He also calls again for a global regulatory agency for AI, something he has urged for years. Elon lays out the schedule. Prototype this year. Something meaningfully useful next year. Rapid improvements every year after. Home robots available in less than 10 years. Price? Less than a car. Equivalent to a cheap car. As production scales, costs will fall dramatically. Economically, replacing repetitive, boring, or dangerous jobs becomes obvious. But Elon says he is not worried about massive unemployment. We already have a labor shortage. This will be a world of abundance. Everything becomes dramatically cheaper. Pictures, the system now builds a 3D model of the world around the car. This is the leap that gives Elon confidence that full self-driving will surpass human safety this year, though he admits it could still slip. Elon says the car already drives him around Austin most of the time with no interventions. 100,000 people use Tesla's FSD beta, and you can watch their videos yourself. Still, human drivers in beta occasionally see weird behavior or scary moments. Because the system is still learning. But Elon believes the new architecture is the breakthrough needed. Chris brings up Elon time. Elon explains. Tesla aims for the most aggressive timeline possible. The media highlights incorrect predictions and ignores accurate ones. Over a long career, mistakes accumulate and look worse than they are. What matters is not whether a breakthrough comes in 1 year or 4. But that it happens at all. Like he says. Some predictions are late. But very rarely do they not come true. This conversation shows Elon at his clearest, visionary, flawed, bold, and relentlessly optimistic. Whether it's transitioning the world to renewable energy, scaling global battery production, building real-world AI, or creating cars that drive themselves. The road is messy, unpredictable, and full of challenges. But Musk believes the future is bright, if we stay urgent and keep pushing. Chris Anderson turns the conversation toward one of Tesla's boldest projects, the Optimus humanoid robot. Many companies have tried humanoid robots, some impressive, some even frightening, but none have reached mass adoption. Chris asks the key question. Was it something from full self-driving that made you confident Tesla could build this robot? Elon responds yes, exactly. He explains it simply. To solve self-driving, Tesla had to solve real-world AI. A self-driving car is basically a robot on four wheels. Once the AI can understand the world, motion, obstacles, human behavior. The biggest limiting factor: battery cell production. Everything depends on mining, refining, cell manufacturing, pack assembly. Tesla's gigafactories will help, but one factory producing 100 GWh per year is still only 0.1 TWh. And the world needs 300 TWh installed to reach global sustainability. Chris asks, how much of that will Tesla produce? Elon estimates maybe 10%. Roughly. But he warns not to hold him to the exact numbers. The media already twists timelines into gotchas. Sun with Face Section 4, a clean, cheap energy future. Elon paints a picture of an optimistic future. Energy becomes cheap. Air becomes cleaner. Skies clearer. Cities quieter. Carbon can be removed from the atmosphere. Seawater becomes freshwater through cheap desalination. He says, the future is bright. Things will be good. This is a world where sustainable energy not only powers life, it improves it dramatically. Now comes the big jump: AI. Chris points out that Elon was incredibly accurate predicting Tesla's future car production. But not accurate about full self-driving timelines. Why? Elon explains the brutal truth. Self-driving has many false dawns. You think you've solved it. Then hit a wall. Then solve more. Then hit another wall. The pattern looks like progress. Slowing. Hitting a ceiling. Breakthrough. Repeat. The reason? To solve FSD, you must solve real-world AI. Roads were built for human eyes. Human brains. So computers must learn to see and think like humans, or better. That means vision, memory, prediction, understanding occluded objects, recognizing human behavior. This is enormously harder than people think. Elon reveals what changed recently. Tesla moved from recognizing single images to understanding surround video with time. This required synchronizing all 8 cameras, building Tesla's own labeling software, creating auto-labeling, teaching AI to detect cars, lanes, people, motion, and drive space automatically, instead of isolated. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we dive deep into one of the most eye-opening conversations about our future: Elon Musk sit-down with TED's Chris Anderson at Tesla's Texas Gigafactory. From climate change and renewable energy, to battery scaling, to the truth behind full self-driving, and the surprising challenges of building real-world AI, this interview is packed with big ideas that shape the world we're moving toward. Let's break down the entire conversation, clearly, simply, and powerfully. This is Elon Musk, unfiltered on the next 30 years of humanity. Chris opens by asking Elon a big question. What will it take to build a future worth getting excited about? Elon begins with something many of us feel today: pessimism about the future. The world talks a lot about problems, crises, and what could go wrong. But Elon insists. We need a future we look forward to. Life cannot be about solving one miserable problem after another. He believes we can create a positive, sustainable future, as long as we don't become complacent. For climate, 2050 is often called the doomsday deadline, but Musk is not a doomsday thinker. He believes we're on the right path, if we act urgently, push hard, and avoid falling asleep at the wheel. Elon breaks the solution into 3 essential pillars. 1. Sustainable energy generation. Mainly solar, wind, plus hydro, geothermal, and even nuclear, which Musk supports. 2. Large-scale battery storage. Because the sun doesn't shine 24/7 and the wind doesn't blow all the time, the world needs massive stationary battery packs to store this energy. 3. Electrifying everything. Cars, trucks, planes, boats, as much transportation as possible must go electric. Even rockets, Musk says, can use sustainable energy to make their fuel. Once all three pieces scale up, the entire global economy can run sustainably.